Hey folks, That Guy Flies RC. All right, continuing on with my flight practice training with the Mamba. Going to be taking off in the beginner sport mode. And now I've got a 1500 6S trying to hobby in there. And wind has calmed down a little bit more. So let's see what we can do. Timer set for 4 minutes.
Starting the fun over.
Okay, here we go.
High speed 3D.
I just killed the pilot. The pilot is now soup. Yep, the pilot is soup. Knife edge. That's the first time I've ever turned inverted. Believe it or not, that's the first time I've ever turned direction inverted. This plane is very,
Remaining 3 minutes.
super forgiving. Does need a little bit of down elevator. Understand, this is my 4th flight on this plane.
Time remaining 2 minutes. High speed 3D. One minute. Sport mode.
Man,
30 seconds.
talk about an absolute blast to fly. I mean, I know it's up high, but like I say, I'm learning this plane.
Seconds.
That's sport flying there.
10.
Oh, talk about an absolute smile maker.
Proper secured. Safe to approach.
All right, let's take her back to the bench and get you a battery report. Okay. That was so much fun. Now, I know I was a good ways away, and it may look like just a white blur on the screen. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm not a 3D pilot, and I'm teaching myself. I don't have anybody to teach me 3D other than what I see on YouTube. And watching a video versus doing it in real life or having someone there with you in real life is totally different. I mean, yes, you get some good pointers and things to put in the back of your head when you're flying, but like a lot of us, I'm a visual learner. I got to be hands-on to do it. You can tell me theory and everything all day long, but until I experience it for myself, I just got to do it that way for me to appreciate it. And man, this thing's a fun plane. Absolutely fun. So my next battery that I'll be going 3 videos today. The first video, because I'm shooting with my hat cam, my camera phone, I had it on the selfie mode. In other words, it was looking at the top of my head. So my first video out here today was all my gray. But I love the battery system, this thing. That little tray, you just unscrew this screw and it straps down nice and secure. And I will tell you, John's RC, the young, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult your race. I don't know if you're Filipino or Asian or what kind of nationality you are, but I've been watching you fly since you were 5 or whenever you started the channel with your dad. And now you're, what, 18, 19 years old? You're the reason I bought this. I watched your channel, your videos on this, and you're the reason I bought this. And just to let you know. And thank you, John. And I love the way you and your dad have progressed over the years and how much you have grown. And to be such a nice, respectful young man. 30%. Okay, so I've had 4 seconds left on a 4-minute timer. I think it's 4-minute timer.
Starting the fun over.
Yes, 4-minute timer. So 4 minutes on a 1500. I had her full speed a lot of the time. So I may have been about 25% if I left it for 4.5 minutes. But 4 minutes is plenty. 4 minutes on a 1300. 4 minutes on a 1500, and that's plenty. I was flying a little more conservative last time with my last battery. This time I was hitting it. So my next flight, which will be in a few minutes, I'm going to try to do some of the same maneuvers but closer in so you can appreciate the video a little bit more. Battery's just barely warm. These little China Hobby, it's a 1500 with 100C discharge. Seems to be perfect. I forgot to show you where I have it. I discovered having it on my first couple of flights, or the first flight on that's televised. I thought having it closer to the pin was better, but no. Having it further back, right about there on the tray, about 2 fingers between the front of the battery and the pin, are perfect. And so yeah, that's a little more of an aft CG, favoring tail heavy. That's what you want. Not necessarily tail heavy, but favoring tail heavy. And that just seems to be the sweet spot. Of course, that's the way it's supposed to be with a 3D plane. You're trying to kind of favor the tail, so to speak. But let me let that ESC cool off for a little bit. We'll fly something else, and then we'll come back and get another flight with this. Anyways, John, thank you for recommending it, for watching. I just watched your video. Thank you for what you do. And I'm really enjoying this. I really am. Flex Innovations. I can understand now why you stay sold out of these guys. I'm not an affiliate with Flex Innovations, but I'll have an affiliate in the video, or affiliate link. I'm not an affiliate link. I'll have a link in there for your convenience. If you want to tell them Fat Guy sent you, that's great, but I'm not an affiliate. I'm not going to get anything. But I want to make sure you get the right plane. So I'll make sure this plane is got a link for you in the video, in the description. But I'm very happy, very impressed. I thought I was going to be intimidated by the agility, but this Aurora system they have in this thing just takes the fear out of 3D. It really does. It just absolutely takes the fear out of it. I mean, I had it up there almost pretty well hovering several times. I actually turned, I understand, I'm not a fan of inverted flight. And I actually turned inverted. That's the first time I've ever turned inverted before. And I felt fine with this. So there you go. Y'all have a good and God bless y'all. Don't forget faith, family, and friends. Mamas, God is good. And Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.